Insecurity worsens as bandits kidnap soldier in OYO and kill policeman in Delta. The security situation in Nigeria is getting worse by the day as outlaws are getting bolder. Almost on a daily basis, there's an attack on either security agencies of their facilities. Civilians are also not spared in the kidnapping spree by the heavily armed criminals. Bandits have abducted a soldier in Ibadan, the OYO state capital, and killed a police inspector in the Federal Capital Territory FCT. 3 persons, all of them women, were reportedly seized and taken away in the Onikpe area on Monday, April 13th by the outlaws. The Nation reports that one of the abductees, Mrs. Bola Ogunrinde, is a soldier, while the names of the other 2 women were given as Mrs. Temitope Ķ1ŁŁ and Mrs. Abosede Adebayo. 2 men reported the abduction, spurring counter-terrorism and anti-kidnapping police personnel, as well as local hunters and vigilantes into actions. Police spokesman Adewale Oshifeso said the security coalition was making efforts to rescue the victims and arrest the suspects. The Nation had earlier reported that some bandits killed a police officer identified as Inspector Musa, burnt a police patrol van, and carted away with his AK-47 in Aishaka community, Ndokwa East local government area of Delta State. According to the report, the gunmen on motorbikes attacked 3 policemen stationed in front of a school and killed Inspector Musa on the spot, while the other 2 sustained various degrees of injuries. Some Nigerians are already lamenting over the mounting insecurity, bedeviling the nation via social media. Myram Laushi wrote on Twitter, "The prison system in Nigeria can't even contain Boko Haram bandits, Yahoo boys, corrupt civil service and government officials because there is too much going on in Nigeria and there should be some innovative ways to tackle the problems, proactive and reactive altogether." Igwe Oscar wrote, "Nigeria is not safe for any foreign investor, the country that has a variety of terrorism, Boko Haram, bandits and herdsmen." Ben Ekele wrote, "The kidnapping of innocent people by the bandits is a setback for the development of Nigeria." Ajebiba wrote, "People are dying, bandits are killing people. Boko Haram is in the country. Nigeria isn't safe for anyone." Lastly, Desmond Desda wrote, "For the past 3 years, the only foreign and direct or foreign direct investment that has come to Nigeria are bandits, kidnappers, and hoodlums." In a related development, a police officer was shot while trying to foil the abduction of some residents in Tungan Maje community in Gwagwalada Area Council of Abuja on Tuesday, April 13th. The gunmen in their numbers went on a rampage as they engaged both the police and some members of the vigilante in a shootout that lasted over an hour. Similarly, bandits kidnapped about 15 passengers along the Saskia Umaudu Road in Safana local government area of Katsina State. The passengers were traveling in a commercial vehicle with registration number KZR 345ZT when they were ambushed by the bandits on Sunday, the 11th of April. And the source is Legit Nigeria. Okay, so this is obviously getting very, very worse. And as somebody said, which is kind of funny and kind of worrisome, is that the only foreign investment that we've gotten over the past 3 years in Nigeria is hoodlums, Boko Haram, and just bandits in general. And it's now getting worse. Before, it was normally concentrated in one area. It now seems as though it's now getting spread out across the south. We already know that the north, when it comes to insecurity, they are fully engaged, and something is always happening one day or the other, be it to Christians or children being kidnapped from schools and boarding houses. It's a whole different situation, and even how they tackle it is a whole other conversation. When it comes to conversations of insecurity, we normally talk about the north, but now in recent times, the last few months, it's now becoming very prevalent in the south. And there are a lot of theories about who this might be caused by, because of course, you don't necessarily want to you have to be strategic about it, you know, if you want to be as effective in achieving your aim. So of course people are blaming some bodies and saying they're the ones that are doing this in a different form where it's not as obvious to, you know, it's not as obvious to see on a basic level, but still the insecurity is getting worse, and it's a call for concern. And I think that if, again, in the south, it doesn't take much. If it should continue for, and if it continues for a period of time that longer, and it's very much intense, the people would definitely come and protest. No time, no time. Someone says Nigeria is playing with fire. Let's continue to play politics with security. Absolutely. And I think it's no more far-fetched when some people would be like, you know what, with the way things are going, it won't be surprising that Nigeria would turn into a country, you know, like one of those countries where it's always constantly battles that's going on, and it's basically a war country basically, and then would have to be refugees. That situation is not far from happening if the government does not intervene. And I guess that if they don't want to intervene, people have to force them to intervene because they have no choice. Somebody says that is the product and result of NSAS. I think the second NSAS is coming. Grab your copy, stupid people. How is it a product and result of NSAS? I don't understand. If you mean that there will be another protest if these things go on with, you know, higher intensity, absolutely. Yes, there will be a protest even greater than NSAS. But then again, it's like when NSAS happened, we waited until it was absolutely poor, and we were in a very deteriorated situation already. Like it was rotting. People were literally asking and begging to live. It was like as if, because again, going out on the road, there was now a higher chance that you could die. For what? Doesn't make sense. So again, it's like if these things should continue, it doesn't take much for the south. In the north, it's a whole different situation, but in the south, again, you can argue that we might take too long or it might not be effective, but we would definitely make our voices heard. That is one thing for sure. So yeah, this is all taking place, and yeah. Someone says the Northerners have been our security chiefs for a very long time, and this is just what we have benefited. Yeah, if you look at the statistics, most of them have been from the north, and they've not necessarily done anything special to sort of tackle insecurity this whole time. In reply to that comment, somebody says security chiefs that have used their kinsmen against each other. Imagine their kinsmen attacking and killing farmers, destroying farm produce, illegally occupying forests. When the people complain, they send army and fighter jets to kill and bomb them, but at the same time embracing terrorists and even accompanying them in their atrocities. God is greater than all of us. That's what this person here says. So yeah, it's getting very much intense. What do you think would be the, you know, end outcome of this? Put what you think in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.